So yeah, and that's when I told him basically that he couldn't have my berries. So do you get why I said that?
That he couldn't have your berries?
Yeah.
I
Like just
mean,
based on the previous 25 minutes of that story that you were listening to before we started.
I mean, it makes sense. I wouldn't let him have my berries either.
Mm.
Oh, hello, Joe. Um,
William
and
G. West.
oh yeah, sometimes it's hard to. I have to like put my hand up to look at because the
Mhm.
background is sometimes it doesn't. It's not conducive to reading the people and comments and such.
Do you want to know something I haven't done since I injured my ankle slash foot, down there, everything? I haven't worn my glasses. You
And
want do you
so
want to well, but do you want to know why I haven't worn my glasses?
okay,
It's because I'm scared that like if I'm using crutches primarily to get around right now, that I would like fall and like break my glasses. More concerned with that than like actually breaking my ankle again or whatever.
oh yes. Do you wear glasses all the time, or is it just reading glasses?
No, those I'm supposed to be wearing those all the time.
Oh yeah,
Mm. I mean, my vision's not terrible, but my doctor's like you should wear them all the time. So,
yeah. So are you farsighted or nearsighted?
which one is the one that I think
If,
if
if
I
you're
can?
nearsighted,
Mm,
if you're nearsighted, you can't see things far away. But if you're farsighted, you have trouble seeing them up close.
it's the opposite. The first one.
Oh, okay. I'm
Mm.
the opposite.
Oh.
I I can see things far away, okay, but when they start getting up here, I they get blurry, so I need glasses. Like
Do you
so
have
they're like
do you have bifocals?
I tried like I found a pair that were actually I think they were trifocals because there were like three different types of
Mm.
lenses and that was just I don't know, it's just a lot to deal with trying to aim them, looking, you know what I mean? Like you look this way to see normally and you look this way to see close up and then you look like down here. I don't know. It's just
No,
I don't really like them.
that's just
But
an extra headache. Yeah.
yeah, I I do I feel like I look better in glasses. And I don't know if it may be just my own thing because I like guys in glasses. I think guys look cute in glasses.
Wait, take them off real quick. I know you can't see us, but we need to see this. You look better with glasses. I'm sorry. That is true.
Yeah, see, I think so too. I
Why did I react so like strongly to that? I mean, you're a good looking guy, but like your glasses definitely accentuate that.
yeah, I like. I mean, it's also like I think a preference because for myself. Some
Mm,
people may not think I look better, but I think other guys look better in glasses. So I think
mm.
I look better in glasses. I don't know if that makes sense.
And
Oh, Joe
Joe said
says,
you look good either way.
good. Yes, thank you, Joe. My eyes see more than normal far away, but I need 1.25 reading glasses. Yeah, that's about what I have. I just have the lowest. I think I don't know if that's the lowest or not, but it's not very high. The 1.25 reading glasses.
No, that's like I think that's just past like the one the just the regular. No, it would be the smallest one, right? Yeah.
I think it is the smallest one, maybe,
Mm,
but it's ones like they're not prescription. You can get the readers you get at Walmart. I
mm.
think they have like 1.25 and 1.5 and 2.
And
I don't know how.
1.75 maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they don't go very far above 2, I don't think, if you're getting
No.
them just the readers. But
Mm.
anyway, that's exciting stuff there, talking about our reading glasses, I guess. But
It is. It's totally fun. I do want to hear about you camping this weekend though. So remember, I'm gonna just summarize this
oh yes,
after you
yes.
say it in a couple sentences, and then you just let me know how I'm doing with
Okay.
that summary.
So my friend Allie and I went to Oklahoma on Friday. We stayed in, well, it was technically through Airbnb, but it's a tent. So I referred to it as an Air TNT, tent and toilet, because basically it was, just it looked like I think I posted a note about it with the picture. It was just kind of um it was kind of a teepee, actually. It was just like one pole in the middle, and then like, kind of almost like a miniature circus tent in a way. But it had a couple chairs in it and a bed that was off the floor, like it was on a frame, but it was a small bed. So we also took an air mattress, and I slept in the air mattress. But anyway, that was in Quapaw, Oklahoma, which is a very small town. It's named for the or the Native American tribe, American Indian. Some people like the term American Indian, and then some people do Native American. So I don't know which one is PC nowadays, but the tribe Okapa is what is the tribe that's there, but the town itself is called Quapaw. I don't know
Yeah.
why,
That
but
probably means something in that language.
yeah, I don't know.
That's
So
cool.
speaking of Okaba, we went to one of their powwows on Friday night after we got to the tent and checked it out and everything, and we went to eat somewhere, and then went to the powwow that evening. And that was the first one I'd ever been to, so it was kind of cool. I took a picture. I didn't see a whole lot of people with their phones taking videos and pictures, so I felt kind of awkward doing that. I was like, I thought about going live and showing people, but I didn't see anybody else, with cameras and stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe I just better not. I kind of wanted to be respectful of their, um, um, what's it, traditions, or their
Their space, their culture, their traditions.
fest. I'm trying to I think their whatever that event was, their
Mhm.
powwow, whatever. But anyway, they had a bunch of vendors there too, and that was really cool. They had some really beautiful stuff. Like they made, how they make wooden like flutes, or whatever you call them, the instruments or whatever. And they
Yeah.
had some drums and all kinds of blankets and jewelry and all this kind of thing. So um, it was really cool to attend it, and um, to be my first one. As far as I know, I have a picture of myself though when I was 1 year old sitting on a Chiefs lap, not a
Oh.
not a Chiefs football player, but a a Native American chief. He was all in he had the headdress and everything on, and I
That's
don't
so
remember it,
cool.
but there's a picture.
I'm just trying to imagine myself sitting on Travis Kelsey's lap,
Yeah, I'm a chief, right?
especially now that he's Mr. Swift. I
Mr.
mean,
Swift, that's right.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
gonna get a lot of flack for that.
Travis Swift.
Yeah.
Um, but no, okay. Sorry, I cut off your story. Are you done with your story? Because I have my summary.
Well, uh,
Yeah.
we only stayed one night in the tent, and it was a pretty cool place. They had a frisbee golf course there and horseshoe pits, and we didn't do all that kind of stuff. But the tent was good. It had an air conditioner, so it was more of a glamping kind of experience. And but it wasn't really very hot outside that night, so it wasn't bad. then the next day we went to so that's along Route 66, the infamous old Route 66 highway. But there's only like 9 feet of original pavement that's left of the original highway, and there's a little monument there and everything. And so we went and looked at that, took pictures, and then we came back home and bought a few fireworks and shot those off. We might have been a little bit high, and the uh the thing, a couple of them went up in the air, and then the rest of them like shot like all different directions toward us and stuff. And Allie was dying laughing, and I thought for sure it must have tipped over or something. But I went up afterwards, and it was still, it was still pointing up. So I don't know. I guess it was like a defective firework or something like that. But Allie looked it up later, and she's like, "Yeah, this one was recalled in some places." So, so we could have, shot ourselves with fireworks, but it was all right. It went fine. We got the
Wow.
we bought the one. Did you ever do the parachute ones when you were growing up or anything?
Mhm.
So she had never heard of this. She's from another state that is not so big into the fireworks. She said when she moved to Missouri, she was like, "You guys are serious about your fireworks." She's like, "There are tents everywhere. Everywhere you drive, you'll see a fireworks tent, and people are shooting them off before Fourth of July and long after." So it's crazy. But yeah, we did the parachute thing, and we always tried to catch it before it hit the ground. But had a few Roman candles and some wizard wands that were like sparklers on steroids. But
Oh wow.
yeah, it was and those little snakes, that with they're like little tablets, and you put them on the ground and you light them, and they grow. I don't know. They're not
No,
real exciting, but they were
I know
fun
you.
when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I still played with those for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Played with snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um.
anyway, that's
Yeah.
that's that's my story, I guess.
Okay. So let's see.
Can
So
you sum all that up?
you spent like 7 minutes justifying why you paid a B&B price to be homeless for a night in Oklahoma, and then you went over to the natives during a powwow, and then when you
Mhm.
got back home, you blew your load too early. Did I get that all right?
Um, yeah, there's some, yeah, that, I mean, pretty much in a roundabout way.
Yep. 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 All right. Let me see. I don't know. I really wanted to give you guys a juicy story this week, but I didn't really do anything exciting. I mean, for the last, well, actually, since it's been 2 weeks since our last thing, I could go over the last couple weeks. I mean, I've pretty much done nothing. I've been out of the RV maybe like 3 or 4 times in that 2 weeks, and I'm still not walking like I was hoping I would be. My foot actually hurts more now than it did when I was thinking I was about to start walking, so I'm getting a little worried here. But I haven't been out to the doctor yet to get that resolved, but that's a whole nother story anyway. I've just been doing the same old thing pretty much every day. And not writing either. All right,
Not
yep.
even riding.
Oh,
Hmm. Did you watch any fireworks?
I heard them.
Oh,
I mean, I heard them outside. On the 4th, when the fireworks were going off around here, I was just like, I don't even want to see what those look like right now. I was just so apathetic.
hmm.
All right. Let me know what your take on what I just said was, because my story was a lot shorter. My life's been a lot.
This should be easy.
You
Um, so last 2 weeks, basically you've been lazy and pretending like you're hurt.
Oh, damn. Oh, I wish I was pretending though. If this was pretending, fuck, I don't want to know what real pain is.
You know,
Yeah, you pretty much got it. uh, wait, what does it say? Yeah, hi, chasing the same highs. Damn it, if you hadn't talked about the fireworks thing, I probably would have added that you two got high when you got back.
oh yeah, yeah.
Uh, all right. Did you pick a story you wanted to read to us this week from your collection of stories? I want you
Oh,
actually, yeah, there is one I want you to read. It's the one that I actually reposted. So
oh, the June bugs.
yeah, do you feel good about reading
Yeah,
that one? I'm
yeah.
gonna I'm gonna pull up the one I was gonna read after you. Go ahead first.
All right. So I published this yesterday. So in May, I published one about bugs. Actually, Robin, a few weeks ago, she was like, somebody needs to write one about bugs. And so I wrote one about ticks, chiggers, and other things that suck. And this is kind of the second one in my bug series, I guess. I don't know if it's really. Anyway, so this one's called June Bugs, Needy Boyfriends, and Other Clingy Things. Um, Perhaps I have commitment or intimacy issues. I do. Maybe my mother didn't hug me enough when I was a child. She didn't. Either way, I don't like people who constantly need attention. It's probably also why I prefer cats over dogs. Cats like to cuddle, but they have their limits. Dogs are always jumping up and licking your face. No, thank you. I can't deal with a high maintenance guy. Whether it's in a relationship or in nature, I don't like clingy things. Like most other gay men, I've occasionally hooked up with a guy from a dating app like Grindr. Almost everyone who's on Grindr follows these steps. Number one, download the app. Number two, upload shirtless photos while we're clearly flexing our chest muscles and sucking in our gut, and include slightly misleading stats like the weight listed on our driver's license or the age that we feel. Number three, send a dick pic to a guy with a headless profile picture of his impossibly sculpted abs. Number four, hook up with the guy. Number five, realize what sluts we are. Six, delete the app. Seven, become horny. And eight, repeat steps one through seven. During one of these cycles, I hooked up with a good looking guy. When I arrived at his place, I realized I probably saw his house on an episode of Hoarders, but I wasn't planning on marrying him, so who cares? The sex was great, so we exchanged numbers. Big mistake. He called and texted way too much for someone that I wouldn't be allowing to meet my cats. He was also very whiny for somebody who didn't have a job. The main problem, though, was that he called at 2 a.m. on nights when I, who did have a job, needed to get up early for the next day. He didn't grasp the notion of texting you up before calling at 2 a.m. in the middle of the week. I wasn't an old man, but I also was no longer in college, so staying up all night playing Mario Kart was behind me. I informed him that I'd been asleep when he called, but that didn't seem to bother him. It was partly my fault. I answered the phone, didn't I? At the time, I still held to the concept that when your phone rang, you answered it. I hadn't learned the boundary of switching my phone to do not disturb. I told him we appeared to be on different paths. Me on a path of productivity, him on a path of a leech. So our short lived relationship must come to an end. He didn't appear to receive the message with the sincerity I attempted to convey it, so I blocked his number. Now that I'm single and haven't had sex recently, I sort of miss that whiny little leech. June bugs. I hate June bugs. I've written about them before, but because of how much I despise them, it bears repeating. There are two main reasons for my deep disdain. One, their clingy legs. You try to shake them off, but they have those spurs on their legs that keep them attached. Disgusting. Two, they're stupid. They fly around haphazardly, knocking into walls and flying toward your face like they don't know how to use Google Maps. They also show up before June and stay much longer after the month ends. June bug. It's in your name, moron. They're like a guy with no job, wandering, flying aimlessly, and then when he finally lands, he clings to you and slowly crawls up your back where you can't reach him to knock it off. Then he calls you at 2 a.m. because he has nothing better to do. Grasshoppers. First of all, why do these fuckers have to eat the leaves of my flowers? They're called grasshoppers. There's plenty of yard all around the house with beautifully green grass. They can eat all they want. In fact, if they could focus on the weeds close to the house, it would cut down on my weed eating, please and thank you. But no, they choose the prettiest flowers, munch on the leaves, and make them look like these dorky looking surprise lilies. My grandma used to call them naked ladies because they had no leaves. It was just the stalk and the flower on top. A bunch of naked ladies standing around in the yard of a gay guy? No, that won't do it all. Sticking with the theme, they also have clingy legs. Hate them. A grasshopper once jumped into the leg of my shorts when I was a kid. I freaked out. Like June bugs, you can't simply shake them off because of the spurs on their legs. I was so traumatized that I can't even remember if I had to take off my shorts or just hopped around shaking like I was having a seizure. Junebug and grasshopper mothers probably didn't hug their disgusting little babies enough either, but don't come to me with your trauma. Go see the dung beetle. It can deal with your crap. So, anyway. So the other one is chiggers and other things that suck. So if you like that one, you can go back and read the chiggers.
Man, that that example that you had, or I mean that. Wait, no, I mean this is humor. So I mean, some of this is
What?
based off of real life, right?
Well, oh yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I mean the example, hooking up with the guy that
So that
at the
was
house
real.
that looked like a hoarder. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, the other day we were maybe I should have told this story. The other day we were passing by this small town and we were like we had to turn around because I'd made the wrong turn and I turned around in an alley that was like right on like one of the only paved roads and we like were right as we were backing up and looking into the house that was right there. There was this entire, I don't know if it was the whole house, but there was this entire room that just had like trash, like wall to wall, like through the window. You could just see it. I was like, Mike, episode of Hoarders, anyone? And he's like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about? And he looked, he's like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst house I had ever seen,
Yeah.
but I mean, it did have a lot of stuff piled up around the perimeter of the room and stuff.
hmm Yeah. Yeah. That's unnerving when you're going there to, hook up or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I pushed through.
Uh, figuratively or
I mean, I can't say exactly what happened, but
I mean, you could,
I
but
could, I could, yes, I
no,
could.
no,
I won't.
no. Okay, that no, that was good though. I when I read that, I was like, yeah.
But the part about the grinder thing too is true too. I think every guy does this. Like they delete the app. They're like, oh, I'm not gonna this app this is so stupid, and they delete the app, and then they upload it again, and they have a new profile and everything.
How many times do you think an average guy, a gay guy, does that?
Um, I don't know. I can't even count.
How many times you've done
I
it?
mean, yeah, I was trying to think like I don't know, at least 5 times that I've deleted it and uploaded it again.
More for me.
Yeah. I mean, it may be more, but I can just think at least 5 times that I can remember doing it.
Well, no, I know. When
But
you said five, I was like, that sounds really, really low for me.
Yeah.
Mhm. Um, yeah, I have a story. I'm not gonna read the whole thing because it's 9 minutes long, but I'll read part of it. It's well, we'll see where it goes. It's called "Joining a Gay Sports League." Joining a gay sports league affected my relationship with the community. Um, I was looking for my people until I found them, but had I anyway? Sorry. Let me go ahead and slow down. All right. So this is a moment that decided my fate. Antonio, pass me the ball. I'm open. I yelled across the gym as he took a shot after shot, trying to be the hero on his own during the game. That night, most of the shots weren't going down, and our team was losing. Nothing. He just ignored me and passed the ball occasionally to other players. You know how to pass the fucking ball, or are you just going to play 1-on-5 basketball for the rest of the game? Other than me, there are also three other guys on this team, and they're getting the ball when you feel like it. No one backed me up. No one decided to be more aggressive. It was his team. He was the boss and the hottest guy on the team as well, so they all probably wanted to sleep with him. It seemed that the other guys were actually doing just that. If only I had that kind of chemistry with them. In a pivotal moment in the game, I also thought about the time I was hanging out in a gay bar for the first time in downtown Sacramento. I saw a very attractive guy I wanted to talk to who was sitting alone. I was wearing my King's hat that night and was a newcomer on the scene. May I sit and chat with you? I smiled and asked politely. Ew, no thanks. He gave me one look as he seemed to be waiting for something better or different. He didn't want me, or maybe he didn't like sports. Either way, rejection is rejection. I didn't take it well. Walked away, sulking, muttering to myself as I sat the rest of the night alone. Back in that pivotal moment of the game, I was thinking about that and I felt dejected. At that one point, I wanted to give up. I wanted to leave the team. I was only 5 games into the season of the gay men's rec league, and that the team had not figured out how to use my 250 6'2" frame at the time. I was surprisingly nimble at that build and could defend most of the players. Most of them in the league were a lot shorter than I was, but I still wasn't getting the ball and I still wasn't seeing any playing time. They couldn't take advantage of my dominant presence and took a bunch of ill advised isolation shots, especially the star guard who claimed that it was his team. He was a high school star, but his skills had rusted out for about a decade. They let him run the show. They adored him, and I couldn't get a word or a look from them edgewise, on or off the court. Eventually, I started to figure out that I wasn't a part of this community. Most of them were out and proud, and I was still pretty much in the closet. I thought I'd fit in. Maybe it was the element that I was still in the closet and couldn't hang with them outside of practices as much as I wanted to. The people I'd met in the clubs didn't openly support sports like I did, so this felt more like my community than it should have, given my experience. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the end because this is still dragging out. I have to finish it up. At the end of the day, I figured out that the people that I had found did like the same things I did. I just needed to find people who accepted me for the way I am and didn't judge me and didn't pigeonhole me into the role they'd put me in. Uh, I found the strength to love myself and others first through accepting myself in the end. So it didn't take a basketball game or a team to help me realize that. All right, cool. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's really sad when you join especially like a specifically like queer or gay group or something, and they don't accept you. When we get so much flack from people outside of the community, we should support one another within the community.
Hmm. That's
Do
how
you
I
feel
felt it.
like,
Hmm.
oh, sorry, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead and say what you're going to say because it might be the answer that you're looking for.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do you felt like you have been more accepted into the community or in gay communities since then?
Yeah, I was just young. I think I had this perception of like the community. I guess the perception versus the reality was different. And as I
So
got
what
older,
was
I got wiser and just a little bit more. I was a little bit more observant. What were you gonna say?
oh, I was just gonna say what was your perception initially?
that that many of us in many of us in the LGBTQ community, that was initially when I was younger. My initial perception was that we weren't as accepting as we had preached we were.
Yeah,
Seems that we all like we're off in our little cliques and our own little like, and I mean to a degree that's true. I mean if you really look at, you know, how we kind of like section ourselves off when we're in the clubs and stuff, it seems very much like that.
yeah, yeah. I think it still is true for with some people. Like some people are like gatekeeping and kind of judgy of other people in the community. Like they don't look gay enough or maybe too gay or whatever it is. There's
Most
always something.
Yeah, so when I was out in the queer spaces a lot, and especially when I was by myself, when I was with Mike, it was pretty obvious. But when I was by myself and I would just do like the stuff that I wanted to do in the bar or whatever, singing, just occasionally drinking. I didn't really like to drink much, especially since I had to drive at the end of the night. But they, I don't know. It just seemed like they didn't think I was gay or like gay enough. I don't know. It was
Right.
weird.
Yeah. I've heard that from some people that I don't know. They just that if you don't act gay enough or whatever, or especially like people who are bi, they tend to be sometimes excluded.
You know what's funny? So like, I'm not saying it's obvious that I'm gay, but I mean it's obvious. Um, but it's weird when I hear people say maybe they don't know like the signs and stuff, and I'll have people say I didn't know you were gay. I'm like, what? Do you not have eyes, ears, and like anything, any senses or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think
um,
sometimes are so is it people that know you, like have been around you, or is it like strangers that would say that?
sometimes it was people I'd been around for a while, like. There were a few girls I was talking to back in the day. Well, actually, one of them, I guess it's not fair because technically we were trying to date. Um, but I guess she said she wasn't surprised that I was bi at the time. But I guess she said she was too, but she didn't pick it up with me or whatever. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, yeah. Just I know what you're reading now. It's
Yeah, yeah. No, no. What did I just read?
speaking
Mike,
of communities.
where
Ben
the where the,
Yolancey
where's the
says.
eye bleach? Wait, where's the eye bleach, Mike? I need
Ben
some eye
Yolancey
bleach.
says, my friend joined a league of people who poop their pants by accident, only sometimes, but they kicked him out because they found out he was crapping himself intentionally.
That's
And
gotta be
rightly so. He
that's
should not
getting
be pretending.
no that's getting restacked. By the way, I'm clipping that. I have to.
Yeah. Even the poopers are gatekeepers. Doesn't matter what community it is. That happens. Ben, are you part of this community?
But he's the friend.
Are
Um,
you the yeah,
he's the friend. He's the friend.
yeah. Well, anyway, I was gonna say something before I got distracted by all that. I don't remember what it was now, but
I don't
it doesn't
either.
matter anymore. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Well,
Um.
since we were talking about Grindr a little bit earlier with your story, do you want
Oh
to
yeah, yeah,
go
yeah.
over our two opinions? So this is the one that Ben said one of us has to win, and that your prize when I commented that time was a sloppy blowjob, and I forgot to throw the competition. Um,
Oh yeah. I
yeah,
completely
yeah,
forgot about that.
yeah. I even offered to fly to Missouri before I throw the competition. But go ahead, go ahead. Um, let's start with your
So
side because the argument is uh my side I'm arguing today is I'm pro relationship building with Grindr. So basically, I feel like the connections you make on there are important versus treating it as a transactional app, which is what you're going to argue today, Brandon.
yeah.
And you go ahead and start. So we're going to start with the transactional side of Grindr.
So in my experience, I personally have only used it transactionally, although I am open to meeting people. But from what I've seen, most of the profiles on there are all about short term hooking up. Every once in a while, I might see somebody who's looking for an actual relationship. But I think, then why are you on this app? Because this app is infamous for hooking up. If you want a relationship, you go to like Match.com or Tinder. Even Tinder is more relational than Grinder. Okay, Cupid, um, Farmers Only, maybe. I don't know. I've I don't know if they have a man looking for a man option on Farmers Only. I've never tried
I
it.
assumed Farmers Only was gay. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a farmer, but he'd have to be a fit farmer. But anyway, yeah, from what I've seen, Grinder is transactional, short term, hook up, the end.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to counter you there because I don't like
Yeah,
this. Well, anyway, I do want to mention that I do actually have a real life story. So before I met my Michael, I was on there and I would constantly just look for friends on there. Like, I mean, I was looking for other stuff, but I wasn't only looking for other stuff. I also wanted to find connections like roommates, friends, you know, people to hang out with, whatever. And I did meet a guy. He was really nice. Um, and I was friends with him for a few years. So I mean, I don't know. I've met people on Grindr that are looking for more than just sex. So that's what I wanted to say. But I mean, obviously, sex is one of the components of it, but it's not the only thing. And if you're looking for a pure relationship, I argue that you can actually build foundations here. I've known of people, like I said, who've found their roommates on Grindr, who've found like people that they end up working with, and other things that aren't sex related. I mean, I don't know if they've ever if they ever had sex with each other. They probably had, um, but I don't think that was the only thing that they were going on there for. The only other thing that I would say is because Grindr is the place where we know that everyone in there isn't, at least in the queer community.
yeah.
So it's a digital place to go where we feel safe. I think at the end of the day, even if that's for sex or for friendship, whatever, that's that's what it is.
I see. I see.
Mhm.
Well,
All right.
I don't know if he's still in here, but
No, he is.
mm,
He's intentionally crapping his pants again. Come
oh
on, buddy.
yeah, that
Yeah,
may be it.
yeah.
He doesn't stay for entire videos though. He told me once he has a span of a certain amount of time that he can watch live videos and then he's out of there. So
No, I
he
know, I
could be
know.
he could be gone. I don't know.
He could be.
Um,
I don't have to throw the competition. It's fine. Okay, Brandon, I'll give that one to you because Grander is known more for that stuff. But I mean, we're always gonna we're always gonna have some form of like if you just want to connect with people.
I did have the easy side of the argument in that one actually. So
Yeah, I think I made some good points though.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I have seen people on there that say, there's one guy that I've seen frequently on in my area, and he's looking for a relationship. I don't know if he's found it. I mean, he's still on there, so Uh,
He's still
Presumably,
kicking.
he hasn't found it. But
Yeah.
before we go too much further, I was going to tell the chat if you have a question, you can pose it so we might answer it next time. We might answer it this time, but we might answer it next time.
Well,
But
I
I
got
have,
some in my inbox, but
oh,
did
well,
you
I've
get
got a
some?
couple. Yeah.
Okay, so you could start with yours. We'll do the fan mail stuff now. And then I'll read a couple of the ones that I have too.
All right. So these two I jotted down from our chat in our last live,
Okay.
and we didn't answer them, but they
Mhm.
were like toward the end or something like that. So I wrote them down. And
Okay.
so one of them was from Joe, who is in the chat, or at least she was. I don't know if she still is. Joe said, "Do you ever wake up hungry and cook?" So I I would I mean we can both answer it, I guess. I mean I do the cooking videos, but it could
Hmm.
apply to either one of us or both or whatever.
Okay.
But I personally am not, I don't do midnight snack. I'm not a midnight snacker. I don't get up and go eat something and go back to bed. I've never been like that. I try not to eat anything too close to when I go to sleep because depending on what it is, it can give me heartburn and I just don't want to deal with that laying in bed and getting indigestion and stuff.
Hmm.
But no, I don't ever I've never woken up in the middle of the night and cooked something for myself.
Okay. I definitely have. I I would wake up weird hours of the night sometimes when I was younger, and I just go in the kitchen and bring some pots out, get some food out, just make stuff. Ramen sometimes, maybe vegetables, chicken, whatever. But yeah, no, I would do that infrequently, not a lot, but
Have you
uh
ever are you a sleepwalk? Do you ever sleepwalk or have you ever sleptwalk?
mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I know Michael has. He mentioned that to me before. But he doesn't really can't really do it in here. There's not enough room.
Well, I've heard people like waking up in the middle, like not waking up, but sleepwalking and going and eating things and not remembering it the next day. So I was like, well, I don't
Hmm.
think I've ever done that. Pretty sure I haven't.
No, I haven't.
So, do you want to read one of yours or do you want me to do the other one?
Go ahead and do the other one.
Okay. So the other one is also from someone in the chat, if he's still here. Alexi says, "What will help me escape boredom?"
Oh, that's a good question. So go ahead.
So actually, I didn't really think about this. I just wrote the questions down. I didn't really think about it before I asked it. Um, for me, well, I think Substack really keeps me from getting bored a lot because I can always go and work on an article or something. There's always something I need to be doing. Like I need to work on the next thing, whatever the next thing is. I don't have my articles scheduled too far in advance.
Hmm.
I've got it for this week, but like next week's I need to be working on it this week. So if I'm ever bored, I should never be bored
Hmm.
because if I am, I need to be doing something. There's something that I should be doing. So
Hmm.
for me, that's what it is. That's how to escape my boredom. But for other people who aren't writers, I would say find a new hobby or something that occupies your time
Yeah.
or a pet.
Hmm. Uh, well, I was gonna say, some things I do to escape boredom. Uh, I mean, it's pretty repetitive at this point, so I don't know if it's even fun for me anymore. But words with friends. I mean, it's fun.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Well, yeah, me and Ginger, we were supposed to invite you a while back.
Yeah, speaking of that, what happened to that?
Well,
I got
I'll fit.
excluded.
No, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on my phone later.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
okay, let's see what else. And my Duolingo, obviously, because if I'm not doing 2 hours a day, um, of languages, I'm not doing enough. And then I
Yeah. So,
watch, and then I watch Family Guy or The Simpsons when I'm bored,
oh yeah.
because those are always classic episodes.
Which you use an app when you learn languages?
Duolingo, yeah.
Duolingo. Okay. I was
Once
going
I
to
hit,
ask which one.
yeah. So on my French lesson, it actually said something really cool the other day. So I'm on CEFR 81, level 81, which is like somewhere in B1, like intermediate French. It says once I get to level 90, I'll be able to watch a TV show relatively easily
Oh, okay.
in
Not
French.
far away then.
Yeah, so I'm only 9 levels away from being able to do that.
Well, that's cool.
Mhm. What did what did Alexi say? I can afford boredom only at vacancy. Trying to make jokes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um uh oh wait, you said both of your questions, right?
I did that. Yeah, those were my two. What ones did you get?
All right. So somebody asked me, so they were rewatching some or they were like listening to like music videos the other day, like those 90s 2000s music videos.
Yeah.
And they were thinking about it. What's the weirdest, most hyper specific piece of like a music video or like a movie or commercial or whatever, a random character that made you sit up as a kid and realize, oh, maybe I'm not so straight after all.
Hmm.
Like just something you saw from that era, 90s, 2000s, around the time you were like discovering who you were, like what specific things kind of triggered you there. Like it'd be a cartoon, it'd be a real life thing, whatever. It's just like something in movies or music or TV, whatever.
So what was yours?
Chris Evans in
Oh,
not another teen movie.
yes, with the the whipped
The ban-
cream
and the banana
scene.
split. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
It was a nice touch
Yeah.
that the other end of the banana was in his ass. That was perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm not straight.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I can't remember because I mean, when I was a teenager, I was suppressing it or repressing it, maybe.
Yeah,
So if
both.
I did, like, there were guys on shows like, Growing Pains, Mike
Uh-huh.
Seaver.
Yeah.
I thought he was really cute. Saved by the
Yeah.
Bell, Zach.
Oh,
You
Morris,
know,
yeah. Mario
yeah.
Lopez is not aged.
I know. He looks a lot better now than he did. I didn't like the long
Slater, yeah.
hair on it. Yeah, but he looks so good. Yeah,
I want to see
but
what he looked
yeah,
like from behind if I was in person.
if you what?
My vantage point that I'd want to be if I saw Mario Lopez
Oh
in
yeah, yeah.
person would be from behind.
Well, he showed his behind in the episode of Nip Tuck. Did you ever
Yeah,
watch that?
yeah, I did. I like
Yeah,
that
he was
show.
the shower scene there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah. So there were a couple of teen idols that I liked, and I don't know if I really realized why I liked them at the time. But looking back, obviously they were cute
How about
guys.
James Vanderbeek?
I didn't really find him all that attractive. I did watch Dawson's Creek, but I didn't think. I don't know.
Is
I
it
did.
you were more of a Pacey fan, huh? Joshua
I think I
Jackson.
was. Yeah, because I do tend to like the darker hair. So
I
maybe that was it.
when I was in San Francisco for a month, I met this kid who looked kind of like James Vanderbeek, but taller and skinnier, and I had a huge crush on him. The kid that well,
Mm,
I mean, we were both like 18, but
yeah.
I was like, we were playing basketball together, and those were some fun times. Um, yeah. And now I'm playing that Paula Cole song in my head. I don't want
Oh
to
yeah.
wait.
I want your life to be over. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, we just sang pretty much in unison. You gotta come tomorrow. We're gonna definitely start it. So tomorrow will be the first actual day that we're gonna be doing karaoke from 5 to 7.
Oh, okay. So you didn't do it last
Or
week.
not 5 to 7, 6 to 8. Um we didn't do it last week. My sleep schedule was so messed up last week. I don't know if I remember telling you that. I woke up at like 8 o'clock that that day, and it was like, and I forgot what day it was. I thought the day we were on was Tuesday for some reason. I'm like, oh, and I missed that too last week. Well, I mean, we didn't connect last week, so
Yeah.
that's why we skipped another week. We just totally. I think you're working a lot right now. You're doing a lot of stuff outside of work.
Yeah, I'm trying to I don't
Yeah.
know. I've had a lot of projects available in the last couple weeks and I need to take advantage of them because I need to make money besides what I do on Substack because that's not a lot.
Yeah,
So,
because your only stack isn't bringing in the primaries yet.
it's not yet.
Oh,
I was
um,
going to ask you about the karaoke thing though. I'm
yeah,
glad you brought it up because I wasn't sure. So is that going to be a regular thing?
yeah.
You and Fiona?
And Fiona will host it every week from 6 to 8 Central on
Okay.
Wednesdays. Yeah.
So is it
So,
just on Wednesdays, at least for now?
yeah, that's all we want to do. We each
Yeah.
have committed to only doing once a week,
Yeah.
and
So
Wednesday is a
it's
good
kind of a
day.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hump day. What?
6 to 8.
Yep, 6 to 8.
Okay.
Um. Okay, so I have one more question from one of our people over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mention some shout outs to some queer people who were born on this day after this. Okay, so the other day I ran into a guy at a coffee shop who looked incredibly familiar. I couldn't place him, so I just said, "Hey, it's good to see you." I sat down and then I realized, wait, we didn't go to school together. And then I remembered that I just matched on an app with him 3 months ago. It was Grinder, or not Grinder. What? Not what? Okay, I scrolled down too far. Um, oh, we'd matched on OkCupid 3 months ago and exchanged a few messages. What's the protocol here? Do I lean into the fake friendship with him not remembering, or do I never just go back and see him? What do I do here?
Nah,
If you were this guy and you did this, and this other guy you thought you knew him, and then realized he was one of your like Tinder or OkCupid matches, what would you do?
I would probably just admit it. I'd be like, "Oh, now I remember it. It was." Yeah, I would just say it. I would just admit to it. I just say that I realized where it was that I knew him, and I that's what I would do.
Um, I kind of want to fuck with him, but I mean, yeah, you're right. I think I would just admit it. But like it'd be fun to fuck with him, be like, we went over there with Mikey and whatever, we hung out at
Yeah,
the ice
yeah.
cream shop. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh my god. Oh, what's okay, so what is this Alexi saying about Rocket Ing?
Rocket Ing app, spaced repetition,
Oh,
learning new languages.
learn new languages, cool.
I haven't I haven't heard of that one.
I have to look into it. Um,
Hmm.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and read off the two gay people that or queer people that were born today. Born in
Okay.
July 7th, so this person's still alive. 1968, Mark Tewksbury, a legendary Canadian competitive swimmer who won a gold medal in the 100-meter backstroke at the 92 Barcelona Olympics. He came out as gay in 98, making him one of the first high-profile Olympic gold-winning athletes in the world to do so. He went on to become a major international advocate for LGBTQ plus rights in sports, co-founding organizations to combat homophobia and transphobia in athletics, and serving as the chef de mission for Canada's 2012 Olympic team. And then David Hodo, uh, July 7th, 1947, he was a singer best known as the construction worker in the Village People.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have on him. All right, yeah. Do you have anything you want to plug this week?
Oh, we were gonna mention our playlist, weren't we? For
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's do that real quick, and then we can do that, and then the outro. So my songs. So I'll read my songs off you. Then, actually, let's alternate.
okay,
So I told Brandon let's do 5 songs that we're doing. It. I'm gonna put yours on my list. Just you've already sent them to me, so I'll just go back and add them. But
yeah,
so I said patriotic is the theme. So the first song
yeah.
I picked was FDT Fuck Donald Trump with YG and Nipsey Hussle. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
What's your first one?
My first one, the first one I thought of was Independence Day by Martina McBride.
Yes. Okay, cool, cool. Um my second one is Blowing in the Wind by Bob Dylan.
Oh, okay.
How many men must walk? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your next
I
one?
Firework by Katy Perry.
Okay, okay.
It's
My
I don't know. I mean this is more like
This
not
is fine.
necessarily patriotic, but 4th of
Yeah,
July kind of theme, whatever. Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
My next one is Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There are maggots that actually literally play that unironically, not realizing it's a war protest song. But
Yeah.
it's hilarious. All right, go ahead. What's your third one?
My next one is America the Beautiful performed by Ray Charles.
Oh, that's nice. All right, my fourth one is This Land Is Your Land, Woody Guthrie, 1940.
All right. Mine is American Idiot by Green Day.
Yes. My last one is This Is America by Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover.
Okay.
Have you seen the
My
have you seen the music video to that song?
uh-uh.
Oh, you gotta watch it if you've never seen it. You gotta watch that video. No, I'm not even gonna tell you about the video. You gotta watch it. He's making a political statement in that video. Okay, what's your fifth one?
My last one is Star Spangled Banner by performed by Whitney Houston.
Oh, I actually was thinking about putting that one on my list, but then I'm like, you know what? I trust that Brandon's already have that one on his list, so I
So
left
I
that
looked
one
up
off.
I did a quick Google of like who performed the Star Spangled Banner the best, and it said Whitney Houston and Lady Gaga are the two that are like known for the two best performances.
Well, but
So
if
I
you
was like, oh,
remember,
okay.
yeah, it was at the AFC Championship game at halftime that Whitney Houston, I think it was in Buffalo. It was the either 91 or 92 AFC Championship game with the Bills and
Oh,
the other
well,
team.
Google said it was the Super Bowl that she performed it.
I think most people think it was the Super Bowl. Hang on.
Well, the
Let's
AI might have
see.
gotten it wrong, but
Yeah.
it said Super Bowl 25 in 1991.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Who was in that game?
I don't know about that part.
Let's see.
And Lady Gaga was Super Bowl 50 in 2000. And of course, there are tons of other people who've done it, but
Oh yeah, it was the Bills.
Whit-
The Bills were in that game. So maybe I was thinking that wasn't. I guess it was the Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm weird. Okay. Yeah, that's not even a question. Of course, it's Whitney Houston Super Bowl. I knew that. I mean, that was That's why I said I knew you're if you were gonna pick the Star Spangled Banner, it was gonna be Whitney Houston's version. I already knew because I was about to pick that one. I love Whitney Houston. R.I.P. But yeah, I was trying to figure out why I thought it was a championship game. Maybe she had previously done one in a championship game too.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see, what am I looking for here? I think that was everything. Do you have anything you want to add? Like, so you're doing any more lives this week?
Actually, no, I don't think I have any plan for this week. I was, I don't know. I did one with Stefan Pasek last week, and or no, that was the week before. Last week
Yeah, that
I
was.
did one with David McElroy,
Yeah.
and then I was getting ready for my trip to Oklahoma, so I didn't even think about doing one for this week. But I've got a couple people that I've been talking to do one, but we haven't scheduled a specific date. So for this week, no, I don't have anything set up.
Um, well, obviously tomorrow karaoke. Um, I'm hoping to get another live in with Onyx Rose, but that'll probably be next week.
Oh yeah, I need to get together with her also.
We could just do another a three video.
Yeah, I mean it's up to. I mean, I guess it's up to all of us.
It's up
But
to all
if
of us. Yeah, it's up to us. We'll figure that out. Um, the USA lost yesterday 4-1 in the
mm,
World Cup to Belgium, and might have jinxed it. You saw that, didn't you?
what?
In the group.
No.
Look in the Discord group really quick. You, Knox Rose. So
Oh well,
she
maybe.
was excited about the U.S. men's team the day that they played yesterday, and then I'm like, "Go Belgium!" And then I put the Belgium flag up,
Oh, I see. Yes, yes.
and then
Match for
I was like,
USA in Seattle.
"You know,
Yeah. Well, you did it.
the USA played a bad game. That was 4-1. Like Belgium just like ran all over the team.
Mm.
Well, oh well. I mean, now
Everybody's
now
got to lose sometime.
now we can't give credit Trump any credit for cheating for the men's team because he tried to cheat by bringing the star back in Balogun, and he
Uh,
you heard what happened. He called the FIFA president and he said, "Can you lift his suspension?" Because he was supposed to be suspended for this game,
Oh,
um, because of a red card in the last match.
oh,
So,
I didn't hear about that.
but Trump called the FIFA president and said, can you lift the ban temporarily?" And they did it. He played in the game, but they got whooped. Like there was no point. He's the star of
Mm.
the men's team, but yeah, I don't
Well, that's
know.
interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, no, we're not gonna make you guys wait another 2 weeks to see us again. We're coming back next week. I'm gonna make a point to reach out to you over the weekend, the same way we did this week. Um,
Yeah.
this feels like a good format. We're settling into this format, and I like this. Share a personal story, make a joking, like summary of it, and then
Yeah.
your two opinions. I like it all. Like I think I like this. What do you think?
And it's filling up the hour too.
Yeah, we're a
It
little
seems
over
like it's
now.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, we barely get it all in.
yeah, that's what she said.
I was like, he's going to say, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, yeah.
All right, well, this has been the Sturge Writes It Down
And I am Brandon Elrich. And this has been an episode of Tuesdays
with
2.
gays.
Thanks, everybody.
See
See
you
you
next
next
week.
week. Bye.